Choose your hero.
The game counter, or do you go the Queen of Pain for like the lane counter?
Yep.
And obviously they felt like they were just lacking a little bit of that extra control as Sweden strong.
Yeah, he has a horse, but he's not really all that fast. And Yuma, he's gonna have that attack range to finish him off. His own me doesn't have any more spells, meaning that he's not gonna be able to run down the Slark. So, yeah, it's a really bad start. He's getting the wave.
I mean, I think he needs to try and make this pull through happen, but is he just pulling it into the small camp?
Seems to be
just getting chased down by a support.
This is not good, as Mind Control can't come over. It would have been okay if Mind Control was able to be somewhere in the vicinity and get something, but the top lane is continuing to go really bad for level up, and they had a chance to pick a hero into a Slark. They decided to go for this Legion, and it's not working out well for them.
No, definitely not. I mean, to be able to make the most out of the Darkseer matchup, and I mean, if you're just not having that, and it's 1v1 with the Sven, he's going to be over the moon with that sort of situation.
For sure. Milan has been very annoying to mostly GH, but even Mind Control. Meanwhile, top lane, Sweden Strong again in trouble. This time around, they're gonna be getting the kill. Owned me. Can't do anything to Yuma. If you're not targeting the Slark, these long fights, they are sure. And the Slark is topping the network chart. I mean, he was the one to get the first blood. He got a couple of kills there as well, so it's quite normal. Kick on the Sven. You're not gonna get him that far. He goes for the roll. GH is looking very much dead. Yep, the second that Milan clenches his fist is gonna be over. And now, Gaben on the side of NIGMA Galaxy. That Centaur only stunned Milan, didn't go for Mind Control, and he's gonna be able to run him down just because of it. Even the Hawk is in trouble right now.
Over for the Darkseer, and suddenly he's recovered his lane somewhat, and he's almost reached up to that level 5. Had a benefit as well, just being able to refill the bottle on Mikey, who was having a bit of a rough time.
There's the double coil. They need the kick to break it. Not gonna be happening. Actually, they turn around onto the Shadow Demon. They saw that the Storm wasn't gonna die. Lornoff uses all of his mana to go for Kuroki. Won't be able to finish him off. But Mikey died. That is the huge one, and mana was refreshed onto Lornoff. Him having that gas station is definitely gonna help. GH has the roll, will get himself to the high ground as the tower continues to attack him, but he will live. In the end, level up, much happier with the...
Yep. I think Yuma's had a lot to prove as well, and he's been putting some good performances in. His Sweden Strong, nice little yoink there, and Milan ends up getting the other one.
He's gonna die for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, is he gonna deny himself, though?
Oh, let's see. No, the Ancients, you're attacking the wrong guy. Sweden Strong, he wants to die from you, and he will. He will feed himself to the Ancient Thunderhides, and will be quite happy about it.
I think I would... Oops, sorry, Kuroki.
Yeah, he has found Sweden Strong. He does get the blinding light off, and Lornoff will be going on to Kuroki. Said he's gonna be public enemy #1, and he does look that way, but he's living. Nope, the Shadow Poison does get to him. In the end, both him and Sweden Strong will be going down, and Sweden Strong survives a little bit longer, but in the end will die just the same.
The big thing that I'm really looking forward to kind of make my decision up for me, we've seen inside of the Radiant main jungle, there's a kill attempt. This is what I was talking about.
Yep. And pretty easy as well. They thought the Storm didn't have that much mana now, so he showed up.
Looks like he feels confident enough to be able to do it now. And maybe Mind Control can actually use himself as a little bit of bait for this mid lane.
Level up a little bit faster here than NIGMA. Let's see if they can kill Mind Control in time. He's going to be putting down the wall. The Demonic Purge being used on him, so he cannot surge away. The Vacuum has been used, and they kick him away. He might not have the surge in the end. He's going to die to the damage of the Demonic Purge immediately. The coil gets broken by the Sven. Having the Healing Lotus, he is not a target you have to run a lot, and that definitely does influence a hero like a Sven. You know, he just suddenly gets buffed up. That's kind of what the Hawk is going through, as Yuma does come over to push him up.
A little bit too late, unfortunately, and Kuro, unfortunately for him, he just cannot be that far forward. He is just going to be picked off every single time. Is Gaben favoring them right now? Looks like it's a regen on the bottom side, so actually it's top. Never mind. Lornoff able to pick that one up. Milan
very dead, as Lornoff will be jumping in. He wants a kill on GH. This damage between the Storm and the Keeper of the Light, it is insane.
Yeah, maybe giving them a false sense of security with Owned Me still showing in that top lane.
His blink is getting over, so you're thinking, oh, he's not gonna be, they're not gonna be fighting without the blink. The kick out again, and the Demonic Purge didn't come out in time. They will be bringing down GH, but he gives his life for his score, and that is a true friend. That's right next to the tower. You should assume with NIGMA that he is close. There will be a roll and no kick, but they have the glimpse bringing him back. The Hawk is standing his ground waiting for the press the attack to come through. They miss on the wall and the vacuum as well. As now the duel will be onto the Slark. The Static Storm will be there immediately. Jump in from the Storm into the Static Storm. No, you don't want to be doing that. Beautiful disruption as well. And the Storm has been caught in a coil. That's a little bit too deep. He does get out. Force staff and then just zips out after the coil. MC is in a lot of trouble. The Slark gets himself away and GH did lose his life. Yuma spotted there for a second. He's not going to be healing for a second or a two. And now the glimpse onto the Hawk. He doesn't have the ghost strength any longer. He's not that strong, but he does have the work right. Turns around. Yuma, you want to fight me? Think again. It is going to be a 1-for-2. The carries have died. Milan has to run away. There will be a glimpse fairly soon as Mikey is coming forward, removing there the Witchblade damage. Actually, it will be applied right now. MC running onto Milan, and he will be dying in the end. So me goes in again with the blink and the overwhelming odds. Everybody was waiting for the cavalry to return. And speaking of cavalry, Sweden Strong using his camel to get on top of Mikey, who's very low. There's going to be one more hit from Lorenov, unable to dodge it. And it is going to be a beautiful fight for Level Up where they...
But they're not wanting to let up. They've got 1.5 minutes left of this nighttime. Maybe just looking to put down some vision alongside this movement. They would love to be able to get a freebie.
LC is a great hero to kill, but the disruption was already ready.
Oh,
now,
great.
There's gonna be a nice heal though. The Hawk has a BKB just standing his ground inside of a Static Storm, but they will be losing Milan. The Hawk thinking about fighting. There will be a jump in from Lorenov, and Yuma will be getting out for now. He's gonna try to heal a little bit there on the side, jumping in onto the Storm again, but the Zips will keep him safe. Lorenov next to the tier 2, going for MC. They have the Glitter Cape to save himself as the Hawk. He's all alone. There's nobody to help him. The press the attack heals, there's not gonna be enough, and he's gonna be kicked in the backside and killed. Kuroki will die, but you've only killed the captain. Everything else went in favor of NIGMA.
I like it.
Yep. The fountain never regenerates. It's game over, literally. Like, what are you supposed to do? Okay.
Oh, they got a very brief glimpse there of the Shadow Demon.
Oh, he didn't silence the Slark. And actually, they're gonna get the duel off. He didn't want to ulti immediately. He had the opportunity there and decided not to do it. Because of it, Yuma will die.
Will for sure. They're actually making a pretty significant attempt to defend this mid tower. Gonna try and get the quick pick off.
Trying for MC. That's not the easiest of targets, but they do have the demonic purge. There will be a depth shot. Nice vacuum wall onto the 3 of them as the Hawk goes in to kill the illusions. He's gonna be caught with the coil, the duel onto the puck. You don't have the depth shot any longer, so you won't have the puck either. You used it there to save your Darkseer. That means for a duel, it's not gonna be available and owned me. He's just not hurrying, so then he doesn't have the pressure of dueling the Stark. Please give me that wave. Nope. That is my wave. You have to assert dominance, and Lorenov definitely did. There is a shard on the Shadow Demon that you mentioned, so the slows, the silences, the annoyances from NIGMA Galaxy, one of the heroes won't care about him.
Yeah, and it might lead you to... Okay, that's a pretty decent kill. It might lead you to be less inclined to pop those big, save spells or the BKB earlier on into the...
It's gonna be insane how much damage they can bring to the table, and he finally does have a crit, so this Sven, he packs a punch.
Let's see.
He's gonna be in trouble. The demonic purge, the duel, everything has been used. Level up, no hesitation. That's a Static Storm used. I don't know if you can win this fight. Actually, Yuma, he wants to try. They're gonna be turning around onto Kuroki now. It's a 5 versus 3. They use the disruption to Yuma. Now he has to run, and everybody else from NIGMA, they might be mobile, but they can't use that mobility for aggressive attempt. Yuma, he goes for the depth shot. He's gonna be stunned right inside of it. He's gonna have a pounce in a second or two, but he has no one to defend him. He's gonna be silenced. No Dark Pact for you. He will be living through the silence, but won't be living through the extra attack that comes out from the Hawk.
And that's the gank potential. Make sure that the Slark is scaling off the back of that Essence Shift. As they see Mind Control, do they see Slark though? They don't quite yet.
They're still gonna go for it. They're still gonna go for it. I understand it, because he's going for the twin gates. There's no way that there's multiple people and he wants to go through it. So now straight into the Roche Pit, there's a...
Not lose any objectives, plus make the gold lead go back more in your favor. Like, they have just been really nicely manipulating the map. You lose a hero here and there, but right now they've, I think, only lost 1.
2. It's gonna be GH
still
dropping.
Fine though.
Yeah, they caught the puck though. The stun of the Stormhammer isn't nearly enough, but the jump in from the Storm just blinks out in time. The Storm didn't have enough mana to get on top of the puck to cancel that blink. If he had,
is that it just gives him the potential to blow up a hero on his own. It doesn't need to be like the Slark, for example, but if you are having that threat of just being able to start okay,
Okay, I think we got our answer pretty quickly there. The Hawk, he doesn't waste no time.
It's not really that big of a thing, but Legion Commander is even just going for a 4-staff, just to make sure that you're able to break that Lincoln Sphere on him. And, well, this is a movement that they're making during the nighttime, maybe trying to catch someone off guard, and KuroKy, they know how important that Aegis, the Aghanim Scepter is going to be for him, so making sure that he loses all of that unreliable gold with the death. And
not having buybacks definitely favors NIGMA for a fight on the
Look at this
bottom lane,
backstab.
but here... See,
oh, he reveals under the Watcher.
jumping from Mikey makes his presence known, so now level up, they're aware.
Full retreat.
The link is broken, there will be a Will-O-Wisp going for the Darkseer. That's a double duel if you can get it, but there will be a depth shot immediately saving them as KuroKy gets taken down. Your Aghanim Scepter gonna be doing absolutely nothing.
The
GH
block.
gonna be using the Greater Healing Lotus, but it's not gonna be enough. Actually, he gets the roll away. He will be successful at escaping in the end, but finally the Hawk does run him down. He's just a little bit too fast. Lincoln's on Yuma broken. He's gonna be hexed up a little bit too early as the Dark Pact does remove it. Lornoff, he's lost mana. He will be using the
damage.
BKB. They turn around onto Yuma. He's standing his ground. He's fighting, but how much can you do? There's the cleave from the Sven that you were talking about. The MC standing his ground. The Aesthetics Cap definitely helping, but just as everybody else did, he has to run away from the Sven. No more God Strength. That's something to level up are gonna be lacking when it comes to damage, and MC turning around. He wants to fight this guy. Decides, nope, even without the strength of the gods, he is pretty powerful as a human as well.
Just looking to try and chase him down. He keeps getting his Blink Dagger disrupted, though. Oh, perfect timing of the Stormhammer.
Storm is back as well. He went to the base and got recalled. Lornoff has full mana. There will be a Will-O-Wisp. Nobody to deal with it. There will be a stun returned onto the Sven. The Hawk stuns himself as well. He's starting. Kuro coming over. The Hawk doesn't have the BKB inside of the Kinetic. No, he missed it. He missed it. The Sven is way too fast. He dodges KuroKy, even though he was right in front of him. The Hawk is going to be getting the strength of the gods back in 6 seconds. But he's going to be killed before that happens. Without your carry, without your damage, you are nothing. Enigma Galaxy, now they smell fear, they smell blood, and they're gonna be shedding a lot of it from level up. Glimpse bringing Sweet and Strong back. They are gonna be losing 4 heroes in the end, despite this fight looking good for them from the start.
Able to claim the Invis Rune. Wants to be able to find that backline. So look at Kuro. He could be the one that gets run into here.
We'll jump onto MC. He does have the Aesthetic Step. Oh, he does open up the Sven. The Hawk, he was ready. Now going for the Harpoon returns, but MC doesn't want to be hunting the Sven. There will be bashes. There will be an Abyssal Blade. He needs help. The 4 staffs, they kicked him back. He's not going to be able to get out, and the present attack got used before the coil. But Sven, he got some of his HP back. Now with the Satanic will be coming back to full Yuma. He wants to fight, taking even more of his stacks, has the depth shot thing inside of it, and going for the Sven. The disruption will keep him safe for now, but he's still next to a wall, very slowed down. There will be mana brought back to him, jumping in onto the Sword Spirit.
They found the Storm.
Well. Lornoff will be fine. That time's not gonna be long enough. He's going for a TP out. You've dueled the Slark that just has so many stacks. He's gonna kill you all. Run away. Yuma is way too strong. The bash is coming in now. It is just gonna be a slaughter for everybody. Bring them all together for the Slark to rip them apart. The Sword Spirit comes back. He was back to the base.
Yuma gets away.
But he now has all of his mana taken away. He came for the base. There will be a press the attack. Some attack speed for the Storm, but not nearly enough to allow you to fight through. Mikey gets a triple kill. Yuma gets a billion stacks.
But Mikey, he's just been playing a phenomenal game on his puck so far.
Link is broken, duel onto the Slark. The Sven does come back, and
they're all in.
Bought back. The Slark doesn't
care.
He's
in the static.
His ground. The disruption saving Ownme from his own duel. You decided to fight the wrong guy. This guy a little bit too strong at the moment. Milan running away with a Glimmer Cape as the Sven goes in. There will be a depth shot. Everybody comes in. There's nothing for him to cleave down, turn around onto MC. He just can't do that much damage, and now the Hawk is left alone. He at least wants to kill the enemy captain, and he won't be allowed to do even that. Level up. They were doing well in this game, but NIGMA just way too hard to defeat this team for even.
That was such a great performance in the mid-game from NIGMA Galaxy. Obviously, a couple of the fights, laning stage, didn't necessarily go in their favor, but they're just so experienced at the macro play, right? Yeah, absolutely. I'm really not seeing TB do the work for you, but I'm not sure if this is a Meteor Hammer game for Mind Control.
So you can see that both of the safe lanes here, they are applying pressure. Ownme goes onto Yuma, and Yuma will die in the end. Sweet and Strong finishes him off. Level Up were done with being bullied in this lane, and they go forward, they face their bully.
Level 6 on the techies to be able to make some of these plays happen.
I think generally those changes, they benefit you in a way that you're not really thinking about them always. That's usually how it goes. I don't know if anybody is like thinking about it all the time, as the Hawk is going for mind control, who's hiding in the trees. He's looking very much dead here, Dano. It's just a matter of time, but he's making him work for it. There will be a soul assumption that gets the kill. The Hawk, though, is going to be in trouble with the blood grenade. A couple of more kills will do the trick. Is the blood grenade going to be enough? No. The Hawk gets himself away, and GH, he can't do enough damage to Milan. Actually, he's getting a couple of hits in 10 stick charges, though, and the Hawk, maybe there's gonna be a roll. He's gonna attempt it, and he gets it. He just needs one more. This is the GH Earth Spirit. This is the guy.
That's what a TI winner gets. You respect. You listen when the man talks.
True, true. No, you know, there are some TI winners that you don't want to listen to because they are, they tend to be...
Say their names.
No. We're not poking anybody here. There are a lot of players that you just want to listen to, some you don't want to. Owned Me, he didn't want to die, but Yuma, he was the one that was actually gonna be making choices on the bottom lane and more on the cute side than the Aztec, I'm gonna haunt you, mummy type. There will be a jump in from Milan, and GH, he did roll in right now. Doesn't have the silence just yet. There will be a coil onto the three of them. The thing is, where does the damage come from? Well, the answer is it doesn't. It just gives some space for Milan to try and run away.
Yeah, that was one of the other big weaknesses that we saw with this. Oh, Milan has to be a bit careful. And Watcher.
He's dead. I mean, why? Why did he try to go for that one? He was under vision knowing...
You know what? Regardless of if I stand here and try and take it, he's still gonna find me.
True. Let's just take the Watcher at least. Makes sense. This is a... I mean, last game I had to ask you which team did better at the start. Now it's definitely NIGMA Galaxy as they come over with the Terrorblade. Ravage used. They bring down the Hawk. GH, of course, the one to get the kill. That's
I mean, maybe just with the, maybe just with that previous attempt with the Dream Coil, right? He hits a 3-man Dream Coil, and then he's like, oh, no one's really in a position to be able to make this sort of kills happen. Maybe on this top side, though.
Well, right. They bring him down, despite him having the Midas. Ultra late game Puck with the rapid fire. Huh? Is that the path to victory? Would be cool to see him with like a Maelstrom in this game, especially because there's nobody else to really connect with the Wisp. His Owned Me again uses his Stampede to run away. JH doesn't have level 4 in the role, so you can TP out, but it's only if they don't do enough damage. And instant smoke, they just want to continue with the aggression.
On Milan, they see him move into this mid lane. They're actually scouting out this bottom side of the map, but and GH looking to play down there, maybe using Own Me as a bit of bait.
Oh, he's going in. They have the relocate if they want to go in, but no, they're just walking in. He's gonna be slowed down. There's the coil onto Mike, immediately breaks it. This is gonna have the movement speed to run away. Owned Me running away from the enemies. He will be surviving for now, but GH going for more. Owned Me TP just in time, will be able to escape, and Lorenov should be lucky to do so as well, as there is no signs. But Yuma is still coming forward. They want him dead. GH will be taking the Wizard Rune. Milan, of course, on the other side. These two, they're just trading Wizard Runes. Now he's going to be joining the fight as GH does escape. And
himself in the perfect position. He saw where the gank was coming from and immediately shut off any sort of avenue for the rest of the team to be able to pump that damage into Mikey. That's why he felt confident to be able to just instantly snap that coil. You see a relocate coming through for Kuro. He should die, but again, it's just an AA. Doesn't really matter all that much.
Really doesn't. And
briefly, actually, GH spot him somehow. Oh.
That's gonna be a blast coming in. Ravage was used defensively. Mind control won't be getting anything out of it. He's so hard to kill. They need the soul assumption. The right clicks, the right clicks aren't killing him. They're gonna have to use the coil as well. Having the did he have the arcane rune when he used it? Nope. So it is gonna be full on cooldown.
I mean, he could. We just didn't see any pings on the map. It was more of a verbal thing.
Yeah, or these three, the core of NIGMA Galaxy's team playing so long together. Actually, they will be finding Mikey, talking about exploding him, and that's exactly what they're gonna do, literally. With the techies, Mikey just gets destroyed, and Level Up find themselves a nice kill to break the game a little bit in their favor now. You're gonna be doing a ton of damage. Yeah, why not? Speaking about universal heroes, you know, Atos used to be a universal hero item. Now Kuroki will be getting it as Techies has been found, and your hand of gold won't be helping you this time around. A lot of sense because of the added attack speed, so he might go that route as well, as he sees Yuma. That is a hard hero to kill, and he's under a sentry. They were protecting that spot. The ult will be coming out. The A-Blast does not connect. He's still in trouble on top of a hill there. Atos finally done, and GH comes at the top there. He's gonna be king of the hill now. Immediately, it's gonna be unsuccessful.
I mean, that's the sort of thing that you have to, like, attempt, right? Like, you have to go for these ballsy sort of plays. Sure, you look a bit silly if it doesn't work out, but you'll be okay. Dust ends up revealing Milan, and he will not be okay. The Midas, once again, is not going to get the full value as, I mean, this has just been all Nigma Galaxy.
When we look at the level up draft, it literally does nothing versus the Tidehunter. So that last pick also rounded up quite nicely as the Hawk will be blinded there for a second. They will be stunning his birds, saving Mikey for the time being, but Mikey has been found. The Hawk as well. The A-Blast will connect, and that is going to be one dead bird taking him out of the sky. It's going to be possible immediately as Kuroki might be in trouble right now. He brought down the main bird, but there's still two little ones, and the dragon, a fairy one, will be hunting him down. Kuroki gets taken down. Finally, the Ravage will be used as own me. Gets a hoof stomp onto the three of them. This is a great fight as well. Coming in with the Techies, the three-man blast off. Finally, Yuma, he will be getting that Thunder off the Stampede to reset the fight. Yuma is all alone. He has the BKB TP out if he wants to use it. That's why they're looking towards MC. It's gonna take a long time to cut this watermelon open, but you know what it's inside is just goodness for all of you. You want that money. You wanted that Lorinov coming in with a hit, but he just looks at these two guys and thinks, there is a Techies in the vicinity. They know that Milan is here, gonna be using the dust. They have the Yule Scepter as well. Lotus Orb still not done on Milan, even if it was not really something that changes the outcome of this catch, and they get themselves a kill, they get themselves a Roche.
Something just looking at Lorinov, honestly, just to be able to be that right-click carry, which is not what you expect to be able to come out from a puck. I think they got a very brief glimpse of the Hawk there, moving into the tree line.
3 seconds until he has the PP. He's gone. Now he's definitely gone. He doesn't have a BKB. Even if he had there, the damage from Nigma Galaxy is more than enough to bring him down. So that's the Hawk, dead for 50. He just bought the shard. No buyback for him, it seems.
So they've got one range Rax left on that top side. This is an all-in play.
See, there was a stun in the backlines. Mikey now, he does have a BKB. This is going to be completely fine. The Techies. Oh, nice Midas, my friend. It gave you so much gold that we're going to be grabbing back as the Hawk going in the backlines. They're going to be finding their spirit. He does have the Yule Scepter. Will be dodging the roof stomp. The rest of the team is coming to help. And there's the Ravage. Release the Kraken to seal the deal on game number 2. This Centaur will be broken in more ways than one. His life will be taken fairly soon, and it will be the overtime damage of the support that does seal the deal in the end on his life. Sweden Strong trying with a tether to go towards Lorinov. He's not going to be able to connect with his friend, and there Yuma just making sure that his captain stays alive. Just like in the previous game, they're keeping Kuroki alive because that's the only target the level up can go for. It is going to be a stun onto the pocket. They turn around. They've killed Mikey. Mikey, though, he does buy back, wants to come back. GH using the wands. He's gonna be fine for now. Lorinov on that puck, doing so much in the fight, as you mentioned, but no big targets are dying. The Terrorblade, his Aegis is gonna be expiring. Nigma Galaxy, they want to bail. Kuroki could be a good target, and there it is. The jump, the pipe, though, has been refreshed. They're killing the mines. MC doesn't care much about those whatsoever. He's just killing them. Onmi will be going for Kuroki, but he's gonna be pushed back there. Find the Psychic Headband. They don't want to let him die. He will be using the Ghost Scepter as well. A-Blast holding his ground. He doesn't care. Another mech comes to Kuroki. Will live. We got you, buddy. And he's going to be using a well played to congratulate his team.
Back on your Centaur, and this should be GG.
Level up, though, they're not forfeiting it just yet. There will be a stone form for the Hawk, but as soon as you're left from that one, you will be turned to a billion little stone pieces, as now they turn their attention onto the Ancient, which is the main objective of this game. Kill the enemy's base, finish them off, level up, doing everything in their power to keep themselves in this one. But I think right now they are discussing game number 3 and how do we extend this grand final and not lose 3-0, because that's what it's looking like to be. Nigma Gal won 4 games in a row versus Level Up, and I don't know if you can come back from that.
It's gonna level up. They're probably okay with this. Maybe not so much with that kill of the courier, but certainly with the kill and the first blood onto KuroKy.
Yeah, KuroKy does come over, offers himself up. Milan will be the second blood here. Absolutely no way for him to escape the ghost here from Mikey. So the graveyard camp was blocked and it hasn't been unblocked till now, and I don't see extra creeps there in the triangle. Milan, he will be finding KuroKy, and there will be a rotation from Swedenstrong. They want to kill KuroKy with the minus armor from the Mel. They're gonna be able to do just that, the Huck, but have you gone too far? He does use the sticks there and goes for the refractions, but it's not gonna be enough with so many units attacking him. And now this bird will be going on top of Milan. Here comes Mikey as well. Milan is lost. The question is, will Swedenstrong get himself out? And the answer will be NIGMA Galaxy. They don't even care.
Seconds left on the boundless. It's like it's too deep even for Yuma, excuse me. Not too deep for the rest of NIGMA Galaxy though, to be able to make a kill happen for Swedenstrong, and Mikey is just TP forehead, nice and easy. Although there is a DD spawning up on the top side.
Oh, they're playing better Dota. There will be a Hurricane on the bottom as Onmi on top everywhere. NIGMA Galaxy are the ones that are making plays. Onmi in a lot of trouble. There needs to be just one more slap. He needs to be getting himself away, but he will be dying next to the thing he hates the most.
But it was Mind Control that ended up getting that kill previously. Oh, they see Dahak. They even see that neutral item on the ground. Yuma's going to be able to pick it up, and they might end up getting another kill.
Help is coming for Dahak. There will be a nice stun from Swedenstrong. That is something he does really well. Yuma turning around onto Dahak, who's not going to be having refraction charges. He'll be dead. He does use the trap as finally Lorenov makes his presence known with the DD. This is the time where the Beastmaster cannot escape. Will be taken down. Lorenov gets himself on the board, but everybody else escapes, and NIGMA Galaxy, again, they force out the rotation.
Be focusing on him instead of defending that mid-tier 1 tower.
It's so hard for Swedenstrong to use his spells. If you use the stun, he's out. You have to have both of those. He needs another Hex. Actually, GH.
Just giving vision.
Courier is giving vision. Milan being super annoying. He comes over, and finally GH now will be taken down. He goes for the Shadow Realm. Has the wands. Can he get the Courier? He will attempt there, but it's not going to be enough damage. The Hawk brings him down. It takes so much time, though.
Try and find any sort of pick-off that they can. Lorenov is priority number 1 though.
Yeah, you would want to kill him first. Milan, nice usage there of the Tumbler Stoy. He will get silenced up, but lift up just before it does connect. Brambles will be on point. GH threatening with the Terrorize. Nobody hiding in the trees, and Lorenov makes his presence known, so that's gonna be enough for NIGMA. They understand they won't be getting anything else.
I don't know if they're happy enough damage into anything. I don't think there's any ancient stacks for them to be able to claim. Maybe they just try and backdoor the tier 1 tower top. I mean, they're happy enough to use the damage to be able to get it. And look at that, they used the Bedlam onto Mikey before he ended up going into that. So they had the extra damage coming through from GH. Nice synergy once again from NIGMA Galaxy.
Yeah, they get close, even though you wouldn't think Death Prophet being the most in-your-face hero.
Yeah, but Viper is going to have a lot easier time once he gets into the Aghanim Scepter. See Boots of Travel coming through onto the Hawk, and we're seeing Twin Gates being used as well.
They want him dead.
We're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, he's very dead. He's not getting out of this one alive. Absolutely no chance in hell that he gets out with his life intact. He does have a Midas on the Hawk, so definitely gonna be farming pretty fast, but he's a PB.
So one thing I actually want to mention as well about what you were talking about before with, you know, Matumba Man said that Kuro wants his cores to be pushing instead of farming. Never mind, Swedenstrong. Let's get going on. Look at the damage.
That guy? Yeah, he's gone.
What's the opposite?
The thing that I want to talk about is
they're keeping that bottom part of the map checked, and they're playing the top part, not allowing level up to push. As now, Onmi this time around, he's gonna be all alone. Here comes the Boots of Travel. It is not your Viper coming in. It will be Mikey, and again, Bedlam onto one of his cores. It's gonna be so much damage. In the end, Mikey claims the kill as Milan just continues spamming the Crypt Swarm. Maybe in 5 final that they were close to winning, but even then you could see that they were struggling into making their lineup work. Now, in games number 2 and 3, they're completely helpless.
It's just about the... Oh, are they going to be able to get a quick kill? They just need anything right now.
No need.
Much more. They're able to progress in towards that Manta style. And I mean, it honestly feels like they're playing for a level 25 Viper. And I mean, it's only 18 minutes in. You've lost the Aegis. You're 5k net worth down. You haven't taken a tier 1 tower and you've lost all of yours. And you're just losing Onmi consistently. He's 0-4-0 right now. Just not care about, let's say, 3.5 heroes. Of course, Viper Strike is still something that you need to be mindful of.
This Tumbler
Yuma,
Stoy.
speaking of... Yeah, he's been pretty on point with his usage.
Yeah, is it enough to save his life? This time around the finger will be used, but definitely not enough to kill the Monkey King. And even if it was, he still did have the Aegis. In the end, the Rubik does get taken down with relative ease. NIGMA Galaxy, they're not bringing down the cores, but they're keeping this nice lead alive.
I mean, you're kind of deep here, Mikey.
Is
You're
he?
not the one with the Aegis.
As the BKB, he doesn't care. He's not taking any damage. He's just sucking the life out of Lorenov. Is this the hero that you want to be strong? He's not going to be doing anything versus the Exorcism as Yuma. Not even going to get stunned up there. He does lose one of his lives. It was the Hawk with the Deso.
Oh, he had it queued up for sure.
Okay. He changed it up into a Mage Slayer. Okay, Sweet and Strong, very much dead. GH, he gets the kill there with the Shadow Realm hit. It's just, they're going from kill to kill, from tower to tower, from a...
The Yasha, at least, on the Viper. So right now they're prioritizing just living for now. They ended up smoking right underneath the ward.
Yeah, and immediately Mikey's gonna be jumping in. They want to kill Onmi immediately. He doesn't have a Lotus Orb. Actually, they're gonna be turning around on the Swedish from Mikey. He's deeping away, not gonna be happy. He has been hexed up, and with the finger, they'll be finishing him off. That Ruthless Man not in a good spot. But speaking about not good spots, this TA in a catastrophic one, but has the Hurricane Pike. He needs more force stats. He needs 10 more force stats to live. Hiding on the high ground, they will have the vision to bring him down. Now Onmi, that is the first one that they engaged on. Let's see if they can finish him off.
Chatting up
on him. He's gonna be stunned up. The Bramble Mace connecting on him. Lorenov. Actually, that's gonna be the Hurricane Pike from Kuroki, but they have the Glimmer Cape beautifully done by Milan, keeping his buddy alive. As Lorenov is continuing to dish out damage from the back. But in the end, it is again gonna be a fight in NIGMA Galaxy's favor. Though this
dive on that one from Mikey, I think he needs to be prioritizing a little bit more of that sustain for himself, even if it's just something like a casual plate mail as Only. He's in a little bit of danger.
Yeah, that's a hell of a lot of danger as well. They will be able to do so much damage to him with the impetus shots. Kuroki, you mentioned his enchantress being dangerous and having...
Pushing in a little bit for NIGMA Galaxy, so maybe forcing some sort of a move from level up, but they feel confident. They know that they can go in on the backlines.
Yeah, no Wukong for 30 seconds. You want to do it right now. Nethertoxin into the trees. Yet again, they want to kill the Hawk. It's super annoying. And Mikey, Bob's BKB goes in with the Spirit Siphon. There's the BKB from Yuma. Bound the strike. Beautiful. And the fall up there. Right? This is going to give them the damage necessary to finish off two heroes. Buyback from the line. He has to fight. And it's going to be the Hawk forced to the low ground. But he's not going to be safe there. You usually aren't safe there in the dips of the top lane.
He pushed out as well with that nosedive. Really does provide a lot of that lane shove potential.
Only now he does have the Lotus Orb. It's not gonna help though.
That's the thing, right? Against the brambles with the shard, you can Lotus it off, but it's still going to spawn them. So
that's probably not the space that he wants to be in, but it's the most that they can hope for as the aim will be caught. He does have the Hurricane Pike going through all of the brambles. They have multiple force stats. Is 3 gonna be enough?
Still gonna die?
He gets caught. He doesn't have a blink. The Hawk will be caught. Everything was used to save him, and now you're just gonna be losing an extra Lion on top of your TA. Probably the tier 3 and probably any chances to go to the land.
I like how we could see if GH is looking on the Radiant side or the Dire side, just by how bright his face is going back and forth between the two. But, I mean, Nigma's prospects of going through the land are looking brighter than ever. They've got one last Glyph refresh back, but you don't have the Hawk protecting this series to go.
99% chance for NIGMA Galaxy to go to the LAN finals. They came into this grand finals thinking maybe Level Up has the capability to defeat them, but easy 3-0 seems to be the case. There's gonna be a balance back onto the 4 of them, and look at that, Terra is behind. Level Up are afraid. They're afraid of GH like they should be. From the shadows he strikes, and now Kuroki coming in with the impetuses, killing only the tankiest hero of Level Up. The rest of them, they're gonna be in a world of hurt. Here comes the impetus. The Hawk, jump in for the Monkey King. He does have the Aegis, so they're gonna kill him once. Let's see if they're gonna be able to keep him in place a little bit longer. Deer Spike doesn't connect. Yuma will be able to get the BKB off, and he goes for the ulti, meaning a lot more armor for him. Lorenov trying to fight him. He's doing his the best he can. Yuma would like to leave, but it's gonna be very tough to do so. They do have the force stats to get him to low ground, so he's gonna be fine. Chakram, not enough. Yuma lives.
It's not looking like NIGMA want to give them any sort of chance to get to that point.
That 1% from my side, it's looking like a big fat 0, but let's see, Kuroki again doing the most damage, the captain carrying his team. What happened to Kuro?
Did he... Kuro?
No, Okay, he's going in. He doesn't care. Gonna be turned into a little fishy. Finally, he's a helpless critter, but fairly soon he'll be coming back to his normal form. Really matter if he's jumping back or not.
Do you see that he's got a Revenant's Brooch queued up as well on Kuroki?
Yeah, he has the Witchblade. Has had it for quite some time. That's gonna be painful. As owned me, he is not gonna be feeling any pain any longer. Not because he's tanky, but because he's dead.
Held on to by the Hawk right now. I understand the importance of keeping that buyback, but I mean, I think you're just going to need the damage to try and make anything happen here. Quick Finger of Death to try and get a kill onto Kuro, the most important person on NIGMA Galaxy. I'm hearing the base get dived as well, though.
Yep, Mikey, he gets the kill on Milan, he gets the kill on Sweden Strong. This is how you kill supports in a second. You don't take as long as you did level up. But talking about taking long, NIGMA Galaxy really took a really short time to end this best of 5 grand finals. It was supposed to be a 5-game series. It was supposed to be epic, but NIGMA Galaxy just way too good for level up today. They came in from the lower bracket finals, level up, won against their opponents 2-0, came in looking strong in game number 1, but they lost it, and then after that, NIGMA Galaxy, it was them all the way.
For sure, I mean, it's a buyback being used. They even tried 4-stuff. Poor Dahak outside of the fountain, and they don't care. They're probably going to dive the fountain at this point, and Milan gives them the congratulations. Instant disconnect coming through from him. This really did feel like one that got to level up in the first half of this tournament. It really felt like they were the ones that had the momentum going, but 7.34, it really feels like, at least for this tournament, it was NIGMA Galaxy's patch as we get one last look